How about Destination Earthstar, guys? Do you guys know Destination Earthstar for your NES? Sandbag. Oh, there's news we're going to flip with. Wow. Hashi Love excited. Missy likes the cover. Yeah, the cover is kind of cool. It's kind of eye-catching. Interesting font. You just got 70 PlayStation games for $100? That seems good. That seems good. Like it seems like no matter what games it is, it seems like it has to be good. Not all of them are sports games. Oh, how many non-sports games are there in the 70? And count them up for us. High quality games like Madden 6, Fight Night 2004. Did you get Destination Earthstar on PS1? 70 copies of Spice World. That might be pretty good. Yeah, tell us the non-sports games. Meanwhile, I'll look up the Wikipedia for Destination Earthstar. I don't really know much about this game. I wonder if it's a port. Who made this again? Imagineering. Oh, this is the makers of Boy and His Blob, which I like, but they've also made some pretty bad games as well. Developed by Imagineering, published by Acclaim. Designer, Gary Kitchen. Do you guys know Gary Kitchen? And Rob Harris. Composer, Mark Van Heck. Seems to be NES exclusive game. It's not a port. Total value is $500 worth of game. iToy? Okay, that's good. Good job. Good job, Sandbag. We're all proud of you. 200 years ago, Sandbag, did you know this? 200 years ago, a random number of Earthlings were captured for slave labor. They eventually earned their freedom and the privilege to live among the aliens as equals. The descendants of these enslaved Earthlings formed a group and sent a volunteer into outer space in the hopes of finding planet Earth again. Players have to travel through 8 vast planetary systems in order to get back to their original home world. Yeah, I think that's the problem with this game. There's like 8 stages. It's kind of almost like you have to do 8 loops, and they get harder each time. And let's see, reception. All game, what is that? Gave Destination Earthstar a rating of 2 out of possible 5. All right, well, check out the game. Oh, this game's got a cockpit view thing as well. Okay, dude. I don't know. Let's see if Monicule likes this one. Monicule's not liked a lot of games lately. It's got that Imagineering sound to it. That's a good idea, Mr. Leo. Oh, and Famicom, the light gun ones. Is this a light? No, is this light gun? Yeah, that was To the Earth. I think this is like a shmup, but apparently it's also like got the simulation aspect to it. Oh, look at this, like Star Raiders. Oh, okay. But I think there's also like a shmup part as well. Hell is this? Did I change my speed? Oh, it's my accelerator. So you hold B, you press up or down to do. I can warp. Okay. Yeah, it's not To the Earth. I think we've already done To the Earth for Fliptendo, haven't we? I don't know what these numbers and letters signify. Let's go to a 0 and find out. Light speed. Alright, what is the 0? There's nothing at the 0. The music's kind of good. This does sound like it was made by the Boy and his Blob people. Okay, oh, maybe you want to try to go to a 1? Maybe there'll be enemies at a 1. Like 1 enemy? Happy. Elite, yeah. That's more of like a space simulation game. I don't think that's Star Raiders type clone. Star Voyager? Well, there's also Star Luster. There's Star Luster, yeah, Star Voyager, Cosmic Genesis. The one I liked the most of all of those was Star Luster, which was the earliest one. Oh, there's something here. There's a red dot. And it says 3. Oh, so the numbers are enemies. Where is he, though? Where is he? Why is he not in front of me? Oh, there he is. Get him. Oh no, I've overheated my gun. Okay, whatever, we got him. What the hell is with that readout? All the red stuff. Sublight speed, sublight 4, weapons A laser, enemies 3. Guess we gotta kill all the enemies then. Yeah, I don't remember Elite that well either, but wasn't that more of a simulation? There's also Overlord, which have you guys seen TMR recently? Have you seen his RGD3 recently? I know Skittles was there earlier today. He was playing some Atari ST game that is like a version of Overlord. Whoa. What is my shields? 4. It says 4. Oh, I can't shoot anymore. I can't shoot. Am I going too fast to shoot? Are my guns damaged? What am I supposed to do? You own Overlord? I never played Overlord. Ram him? I can't shoot anymore. I guess my guns are damaged or I'm out of ammunition or something. What am I supposed to do now? Oh! The game froze. What happened?
Guess we'll try that again.
You guys enjoying this one? Ugh. Very cool. Very cool, Horrible Hog. Very cool. Designed by Gary Kitchen. Nice. You weren't aware he was still a streamer? You thought he just has a channel set for permanent reruns? You're not the first one I've heard say that, because he's got the reruns going. Yeah, he still streams in the mornings, my time. And probably your time as well. Because, you know, he's still in Poland, so it's a different time schedule. But he's got the reruns going like all the rest of the time. So usually his channel is reruns. Well, he does still stream. He's doing RG3 right now. He's in the middle of it. Currently, a lot of names you didn't know? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's the people have changed over time. I mean, Red Mages is there sometimes, but he hasn't been around lately. That's true, Skittles. The people are always changing. Things are always changing, Skittles. Doesn't change suck? The only things would just stay the same, right? The way you remember them. It's better that way. Just stays. Damn change. Don't worry, Skittles. You know what? I promise you, I'll never change, except for getting a beard. I'm not even gonna grow older. I'm gonna stay the exact same age. All right? So don't worry. And also, all the people that are here right now are gonna be the viewers for the rest of my life. No new viewers allowed. Get out of here, new guys. More stable retro community. It seems like that's the way sometimes, but there's still, over time, people do come and go. Yeah, there's a bunch of games like this, Horrible Hog. Like Star Luster, Cosmic Genesis. The one that I seem to remember enjoying the most was Star Luster. Is B base? What is A? But how new we talking? I don't know. We'll have to get register you guys with like nameplates or something. You like new viewers? Oh, well, you know what then? In that case, all right, everybody in. New viewers welcome. We welcome new viewers here. All right, Skittles. I changed my mind. We're gonna welcome new viewers from now on. Yeah, Monocule's he's a new viewer. He's only been here for like 4 or 5 years. That's new. Exactly. That's not cool. He exploded me. That's not cool. Why do you have to do that? I'm just trying to play a game. What is this? Yeah, plus Monocule, you've already graduated from... Like, what version of Butthead are you again? I forget. You graduated like several ranks in Butthead or something. According to Skittles. Has it been that long, Montague? I don't know. It feels like it's only been 3 days. Well, I think that this is made by Imagineering. That's why, Mr. Leo. That would be why it reminds you of that. It's kind of hard to shoot these guys without taking damage in return. Also, they did the music for... They also did Boy and His Blob as well, and the music for it as well. And that music kind of has a little bit of a droning quality. I mean, the music's not bad, but it does feel a little bit repetitive, I guess. They tried. You can tell it's kind of the same composer in all these games. It's the same style. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. It's like, it's kind of an enthusiastic style, but yet it's also kind of weird. you almost want to take pity on him. Like, oh, it's so cute he's trying to compose game music. There's a lot of enthusiasm in like the Boy and His Blob music. The Simpsons Bart versus the Space Mutants. Yeah, I don't know. I remember that some of the music being okay in that. Nachos he made an appearance a couple days ago. He's still around. He's usually lurking, but apparently, generally my schedule just doesn't really line up with his anymore. That's what he said. Oh man. He's still around once in a blue moon. Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened to Brigand. Like, yeah, he just doesn't really show up anymore. Shark Warp makes random appearances. Yeah, I guess he just moved on to... He hates you. Yeah, I mean, I don't... He never said anything about it, though. He's very quiet about that. I mean, could that be why? I don't know. Maybe he hates me. But, you know, he never said anything to me. Who knows? I don't know. People are very non-confrontational, so... Or most people. Who knows? There's been people that have come and go. There's plenty of people that have been here, and, you know... There's people that come here once in a while, and there's people that, you know, don't show up. Maybe they just moved on with their lives. Could be different schedules. Maybe they just don't watch. Maybe they watch different streams now, you know? Maybe they don't... or, you know, maybe they just got bored. Maybe they liked the NES games, but they got tired of seeing all these other games, or, you know, vice versa. We clearly got a bunch of viewers in here that were more enthusiastic about PC games. And probably some specific people that were fans of Diablo, specific people that were fans of FPS games. You know, who knows if they'll keep showing up. Yeah, my buddy that I know from Final Fantasy XI. Right. Excel Saga, right. Do I go to this bee? This green bee? Is that where I want to go now? I beat all the ships, but what do I do? Yeah, it's just, I think it's one of those things where we just don't know, Monocule. We just don't know. It could just be like a personality conflict. I mean, Tam doesn't show up that much either. He was here for the Wolfenstein and Doom streams a bit, but he's apparently really busy. So, and I know from talking to Demo that the reason why she hasn't showed up that much recently is because just scheduling conflicts. That's what she said. Like, I don't know, her schedule is different now, so it's harder for her to come here. Except for, like, it'd be easier for her if I streamed earlier in the day. So maybe weekend streams. That's weird, Skittles, yeah. Awkward. Some people just don't like certain other people. Oh, it's a green thing. Green. Is this it? What? What is that? Do I shoot it? What is it? Huh? I can't shoot anymore. Orbit achieved. Please stand by. Did I make it to the side-scrolling? Damage repaired, energy recharged. Oh. Oh, is that like the base? Okay, well, where do I go now? Oh, man, I might need to read the manual. I don't want to, though. Is there a pause? Weapons, ruby, laser, torpedo. Oh, I used up all my weapons. I see. There's no pause. Wait, is this pause? Is that pausing? Or is it just simply turning the cursor off? I can't tell. Oh, that changes the weapon. Okay, there's no pause. Let me just lower my speed. Don't worry, Skittles. I'll never ban you. All right. Let's look at the manual. Blah 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 story. The Kojins. The evil Kojins. The controls. Star System stage. 2 modes of gameplay. Star System stage. Your rigorous journey towards Earth. These are the activities you'll execute. Attack enemy ships, refuel at Mother Space Station. Replenish weapon supply at armories. That's A? Okay. Repair ship damage. Land on planets which may offer beneficial surprises. How do you do that? Are those the circles, maybe? Must be. Base station stage. If you defeated all the enemy ships in that star system and are now ready to penetrate the base station, once inside the enemy base station, it's gotta be the green B that I'm on top of right now. How do I get there? How do I do it? To land on a planet, base, or armory, enter a sector with an O, B, or A. Search the sector until an object appears. Reduce your speed to sublight 1 or 2. Is that also what you do for the base? The base station? I didn't see anything. Let me, do I have to find the thing? In this sector, like you have to find the thing and then reduce speed? It's gotta be here. Gotta be a thing here. Weapons, weaponry, tracking enemy ships, position, reading your coordinates. The green B, enemy base. This appears only after all the enemy ships have been cleaned out. It's on the map. Oh, wait, I see a green. Oh, there it. Okay, there it is. All right, dude. All right, we found it. Jeez, my scanner views. See it now. Okay, all right. Finally, we got to the base stage. We can see the second part of this game. All right, this is what it looks like. The base stage. I don't like the music here. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. The controls are... So you can... wow. Back or forward speeds you up or slows you down. Like, it's that kind of thing. Guess we want to probably stay back. Actually, dodging things is a little bit tricky. Like this. Oh, I got fire. There's power-ups. Yeah, new music is good. Oh, the screen's cold. So these apparently get pretty difficult. From my memory, this is a very difficult game because I believe there's no continues. Or maybe there's limited continues. I'm not positive, but either limited or no continues, and there's 8 of these stages. So one stage consists of the Space Raiders section and then this base section. It's kind of side-scrolling shmup thing. But, you know, of course, it's like, oh man, I lost my fire. Oh, what is that guy? Right, like it's starting out kind of weird. These get really hard. That's the game over. There you go. Yeah. No continues, see? So it's and I think like the later ones are that's it. I mean, it's kind of cool, the 2 modes. I want to see what the later ones are like. So you can see why that would be really hard, because that was just the first world, the first area. And it was already kind of hard. But I think there's 8 of them. I believe they get harder as they go along, and there's no continues. So I seem to recall this being a pretty tough game on NES Mania. And if it's tough for TMR, basically, however long it took him, probably multiply that by 3, and that's probably how long it would take me. Let's try applying that math.
I have played this game, but I never beat it.
He's played this game, but he's never beat it.
So hard, this game.
So hard. So, does he beat it in... It takes 9.5 hours?
Oh, where does that rank, man? Just top 5 easily, top 5.
Saying top 5 hardest games.
I don't know, man. I don't know if top 5, but top 10 easy, man. Top 10 definitely. Harder than Bump and Jump, yeah, harder. Well, Bump and Jump.
Not as hard as Weird Dreams.
It's the same, man. It just the problem is that the rating I give is thinking blind, playing blind.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what like the later levels look like. I guess it's kind of cool. Each planet does have its own look. Let's start from stage 1. Where's stage 1 here? Look, there's me in the chat. There's me, Flipsider99, idiot.
With us, yeah, so you can see last time.
Where's stage 1? I mean, none of the stages look good, but it's kind of cool that they all have a unique look, you know? These weird geometric shapes. These are all different stages. I'm surprised it didn't even take him longer than this to beat this game. Was Dick Swiveler, legendary chatter Dick Swiveler? Dick Swiveler is in some of my old VODs as well. I believe we've seen him before. How many stages are there? Oh, here we go. The interesting thing is, stage 1, this looked actually like a base. Like, this looks like a base. At least it looks like something. This is stage 1, right?
Stages become really hard. Yesterday I was talking about 2 strategies. One is not dying. The second is...
I am Hashi.
well, you can die in the last level. And then if you die, just go to the right and hope you actually advance everything in the game, so you don't have to worry anymore about anything.
You were Skittles, yeah, you're all over these. And Mr. Leo's all over these too, yeah. This is the time of NES Mania, where we were all kind of united in this community. Like, before I started to stream, like I first started in 2014, you know, kind of on and off. And I believe it was around 2014 when he was, like between 2014 and 2016 when he was doing these NES Mania streams, trying to beat every NES game.
TMR needs to go every available
that sounds like me. So I mean, like the stages just like they quickly turn into like these weird geometrics. Like now he's flying into honeycombs. What is that? At least the stages all look good. So look at this stage. Look how many ships he's got to fight now. Now they're like the first area you only got to fight 4 ships. Now he's got like 9 he has to kill.
Yeah, I have rated like
That's a pain.
6 or better. That doesn't mean they're shitty games. Some of them. Here is where all the fucking fun begins. Virga! Man,
I recognize some of these names like Will Bloodworth, Neustria, Bunk Sauce. Remember those guys? I don't see them around. I don't think anymore. Sikomosh? Mago Naranja? Who are these? I remember all these people.
okay, I'm not sure which stage I am. That is not.
This is like 10 years ago now, though. There's
Well, at least I got
Is this a
500.
base or is this just like a planet? There's apparently planets as well. Oh, it's got the honeycomb stuff too. Some people may have changed names. That's true. Oh, I saw Fya. Remember Fya? Fyaaa. Used to be like a mod for DMR. He
No
just kind of
mames,
disappeared.
really?
He just disappeared. Who knows where he went?
Bullshit.
This happens on the internet. People just disappear. They go do other things in their life. There's McGarren Ice. He was in my chat today. This guy right here, still orange. It's like the good old days. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Ninja Gaiden 3.
it's cool that all these stages have like different unique graphics and stuff, but it's like
Something like
it's just all these weird geometric shapes and stuff. Damn it, YouTube. Cut it out. What year was this? This is... Well, I don't know. This was uploaded 8 years ago. I don't know. I'm guessing... This is game number 300. I'm guessing it would have been 2015. Yeah, YouTube is getting annoying. It's getting very annoying about
I need
ads
to make notes.
lately. He needs to make notes. What notes is he gonna make? About stage 5. Back guys for 2 sections. Gonna make those notes. I'm using ad blockers, Skittles. I'm using them. Like, they have an anti-ad block screen that pops up that says turn your ad blockers off. That's what that was. That's what sucks. Later stages look like such a pain in this game. The thing that sucks the most, if it was just these stages, I'd probably be more into this game. But the Star Raiders type stuff, where you have to like fight more and more ships, and you gotta slowly go around this space to find them. It's kind of a pain. Well, that used to be the case for me as well, Skittles. But this just happened like recently, like today. This just started happening. I started getting these screens. Maybe you'll get them too. But if you're using better ad blockers than me, you know, tell me what you use so I can copy it. Like, this just started happening today for me. Does the later stages look interesting in this game at all? Like, what about the final level? Like, what is that? Oh my god, look at all the ships on this level. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Dude. Who wants to kill all those ships? What a pain. And if you die at the game over, you gotta do the entire game again. This game is just too hard. Too hard and, like, not fun enough to justify it. Is this the final? This must be the final save, I guess. I kind of like these side-scrolling stages, even though, like, they're really weird and abstract, but in a way that's kind of cool. They seem really tough, like really painful to learn. It is called it is called grinding, but like I don't want to grind other stuff. I don't want to grind this game, you know? I've chosen all the games I wanted to grind based on the basis of how worth it was to me. This one just doesn't quite. It's if it takes TMR 9 hours or 10 hours to beat, it's gonna take me 30. This is probably like a 30-hour game for me to learn to beat. This TMR is a god. He's a god human. I'm just a normal human that's like slightly skilled at video games. It's gonna take me. Oh, talking about Wii U games in TMR's chat back in 2014, 2015. Well, when it comes to gaming. Why, Monocule? Do you want to see 30 hours of this game? Maybe I should listen to Monocule. I mean, if Monocule wants to see 30 hours of this game, maybe I owe it to him. What do you think, Skittles? Oh, there's Dick Swiveler talking to me in the chat. I think man, heavy discussion about the Wii U console. There it is again, Skittles. See? Ad blockers violate. No, they don't. I know terms of service, and they're fine. Shut up. Okay, alright. Monocule doesn't want to see. I guess we're safe. Yeah, is he not using Command Bruh yet? No. I think TMR's got this, says Dick Swiveler. Oh, there's Draugr. Do you guys remember Draugr? I don't remember seeing him in TMR's chat in a long time either. He's around quite a lot. Is this the final boss? Wait, what is this? Is this the final boss? I want to see what this is. Is that like a final boss? Maybe that's what all the bosses look like in this game? I didn't see the other bosses. Wow. This seems insane. But he seems to have a lot of lives stocked up. Using the spamming strat, just like praying. Look at the strat on this thing. Somehow managed to save up that many lives. How would you even do this without having this many lives? Neustria? I haven't seen him in a long time. Yeah, he was around a lot too. Ren Dude, remember him?
Tell me is it over, man. Tell me this is over. Tell me this is fucking over. Back? Back what?
And that playthrough, like, how long was that? That was like, a playthrough of this game is like over 2 hours. It's like over 2 hours to get that far. And if you game over, then you got to do all that again. It's like over 2 hours of just grinding. I'd rather grind Weird Dreams. At least Weird Dreams has the promise of if you get that lucky run, it could be over in, 20 minutes. It's still more fun to me than this game. The people of Earth welcome you home again.
A la verga, man, that fucking boss, man. Ah, I'm so fucking lucky I had so many lives, man. Oh my god. Ah. My fucking heart, man.
Yeah, I
World
know, it's
fucking
true.
record, guys. I don't know if anyone has beaten this game, man, but it was...
I don't know either.
A la Ooh. I still cannot believe that boss, man. Oh my...
That was a pretty exciting stream, though. Because that was like a truly difficult game, and, you know, good player grinding that truly difficult game. I'm not gonna do that, though. I'm not gonna... Yeah, you guys won't mind if I just don't grind that one, right? We can just let that go. Let's rate the game. Guys, what do you think about Destination Earthstar? I don't know. It's kind of like there is something kind of interesting about it, kind of compelling about it. It's mainly just like the weird, surreal side-scrolling stages. Those are kind of unique, and the fact that you have the space stages in between them as like a buffer kind of gives them a more exciting feel. And I kind of like the music in them as well. But like they also like they're full of like enemies that are like really cheap and hard to deal with. Like it almost feels like it has the design of like a very sophisticated Atari game. Like it's got that kind of Atari design, especially the way it just kind of keeps looping the same thing, but like a little bit harder each time. 10 out of 10, didn't see it. Consider it deed. I beat 2 NES games today. Did you miss it? I beat Castle of Dragon and Dash Galaxy. But it's just really hard, and I don't really... The problem is I just don't really like the space parts that much. I don't know. I don't know. I guess, yeah, maybe a 4. What do you guys think? It's kind of hard to rate because I didn't play it that long. But it's kind of interesting, but it's too hard to want to learn to play through. It's just going to take too much time, and it's definitely not worth it. But like as a game, I don't know, if you really like invest in it, I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of fun to it. Hey, thanks and consider it, dude. Yeah, Castle of Dragon is a pretty cool game to sit down and try to beat. So I ended up getting that. There's a little bit of decline in the scores here of this current session of Fliptendo, going down to 5, 3, and 4. And maybe that last one should have been a 3. I'm gonna give it a 4. In the music, probably a 4. Like I didn't dislike the music, but I think especially the music that plays while you're for the space sections it maybe gets a bit repetitive. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an interesting game, but I will not be the one to like super grind that game and get the victory on that. We'll leave that to other people. You don't think you want to play it? What about Dash Galaxy? Did you want to play that one, Hashi Love? You should go back and check out Castle Dragon. Maybe you'll want to play that one. Heavy Barrel. Heavy Barrel seems decent. All right, let's put this one on my Fliptendo rankings here. So I said 4. I'm thinking like 3 point something. Let's see. We got Chesterfield, Cosmic Wars. Oh, Cosmic Wars was another game that was like that. Like the Star Raiders style where you're going around in space and hunting down ships. Cosmic Wars is kind of like that as well. I don't remember that much about it. All these games are kind of similar. I mean, at least Destination Earthstar has the other side-scrolling sections, even if they're weird. Heavy Barrel. Most recognizable? I don't know. I would probably say Codename Viper. Codename Viper is about the same. It's about equivalent to Heavy Barrel. Maybe I think. I don't know. Codename Viper is good too. This, Skills may not think so, but Boy and His Blob. Boy and His Blob. People know that game. It's fairly well known. Yeah. Plus, it's had like multiple games and a remake. Skills doesn't like that one either. I like it. I like Boy and His Blob. I had fun playing through that. I guess maybe I'll actually put it a little bit down here. I mean, it's weird. It's primitive. The primitiveness, the weird surrealness of its like planet stages kind of makes it a little bit intriguing because it feels like a super sophisticated Atari game, but yet at the same time, it also just kind of makes it a pain to play, especially like with the way the enemy design looks, with like a lot of enemies seeking, like homing in on you and stuff, and just weird boss design with impossible bosses, and like not actually real bosses. It looks like bosses that would be on an Atari or something almost. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. It feels like it should go around here, I guess. Yeah. Around Bokosuka Wars and Golgo 13, it seems about right. So, not a game I'd want to learn to play through, but kind of an interesting game. Dash Galaxy also wouldn't be a game I'd want to play through if you couldn't just warp through it. Like if playing through Dash Galaxy entailed playing through like all the stages in order and doing every room, I would never play through that game. But since you can warp through it quickly, which is kind of cool, it's actually kind of fun to play through. Well, it's not really fun to play through. It's just kind of cool that you can do that. But anyway, Dash Galaxy also like not a particularly fun game with kind of bad controls and just weird design and really primitive it's just essentially a collection of a bunch of rooms, and it looks like a really it's just a messily designed game. It doesn't look like they spent a lot of time with the visual design. Castle of Dragon, really cool game in concept and look. It's just super janky. Castle of Dragon I find super appealing. I like the way it looks and sounds, and it's just tough to play, but that's the kind of game that I'm willing to learn how to play because I find it much more appealing. It's a rough run of games for Skittles. For me, it's not bad. I've enjoyed a lot of these. Barring the last two, I enjoyed the first 5 we played. I enjoyed all of them. Skittles may not have, but I enjoyed these, like all 5 of these games. The next one is going to be, we can look at this one too. Well, no, you know what? Maybe I'll save it for the next time because it's already almost 1. Nishimura Kyotaro Mystery. That's another one of the Satsuzin Jiken is what it's that one series. It's the Jake Hunter series, right? The Jake Hunter series, I think. Anyway, it's not translated. Like none of these are translated on NES or Famicom. This game, President no Sentaku, is really interesting looking. This one is no. Maybe it's not one of those. Is it a different one? In any case, it's yet another. The series that always involves train murders. Okay. It's yet another menu-based detective game, like detective adventure game. There's so many of those on Famicom. It's like a whole genre that was on Famicom that almost, I think none of them made it over to America. I think not a single one did. The only adventure games we got were the whimsical ones or fantasy ones, like Princess Tomato and Shadowgate. President no Sentaku is a very interesting looking game. It's a simulation of the American presidential election. I think with fictional American presidents running, I can't remember if it's like real presidents or fictional presidents, but it's a simulation of American presidential system. Unfortunately, it's not translated, but that'll be pretty interesting to check out. And then Heavy Barrels is just like another Ikari Warriors clone. It randomly has Margaret Thatcher. Heavy Barrels is like another like kind of Ikari Warriors clone. It's like, it's okay. I can't remember if I ever played through Heavy Barrels, so maybe we'll have to play through it. Then another Wizardry game is coming up. I'm gonna play through that. Maybe I'll use maps to make it quicker. The first Wizardry, I made my own maps, I think. And then Wizardry 3, I think I just use online maps. And I might do that with this one as well. For some reason, Wizardry 2 came out on the Famicom after Wizardry 3. In America, we only got Wizardry 1 and 2. We didn't even get 3 on NES. But I like the NES ports of the Wizardry games. They're pretty good. Dandoku Dan is a port of the arcade game, which is like a single screen game, kind of a little bit like Bubble Bobble-ish. I think that Tam likes Dandoku Dan 2. He requested that a long time ago. I played through Dandoku Dan 2 from one of Tam's requests. I don't know if he likes Dandoku Dan 1 as well. Moai-kun is a Konami puzzle game that looks really cute and cool. I haven't played through that yet. Ikari 3, that's the third Ikari Warriors games. It's notable for being super easy after the first two were very hard. But it's kind of a cool looking game. Image Fight is what is that again? I think that's a shmup. I don't remember. But that's by Lennar, makers of Deadly Towers. Yonoid is interesting for being that's Kamen no Ninja Hanamaru. It's kind of a weird, well, it's kind of a slightly awkward platformer with like a slight isometric look to the platforms. And for America, they changed it. They adapted it into the Yonoid game. So it's the same game basically, but totally redesigned. Different levels, different level designs, different visuals, different music. But it keeps the weird, there's like a weird mini game that it has something to do with like numbers, and I don't remember how it works, cards and numbers that they kept. They just themed it in pizza style. Keiba. Is that horse rating? I don't remember. Yeah, you might be right. I don't remember what that is. Famine Maga Disc 1, Volume 1, Hong Kong. I don't remember what that is either. Sansara Naga. I'm not sure what that is. It has a translation. I forget what that is too. And then Boulder Dash is the puzzle game, which is not really practically beatable if you go by NES Mania win requirements, which requires you to play through the game 4 times. So you have to play through the game 4 times to get credits. There's no way I'm going to do that. I probably won't be doing a full playthrough of that for that reason. And then even more games. How many will we play? You know, I feel like we should do more Civilization this weekend. Maybe the next stream should be Civilization, because I want to finish that one map for Colic. And I'd also want to do this month, I want to finally do Shiren the Wanderer. I've been talking about doing it for a long time, and I think we should do it this month. So it's not going to be a full month of Fliptendo. There's some other things I want to do. But maybe aside from those things, we'll do Fliptendo. Maybe there'll be a couple other things. I don't know. But some decent progress today. Well, so that's what's coming up soon. I hope you guys look forward to it. I guess I'll say thanks for watching. Mega Drive month. I had one of those last year. And I certainly have more Genesis and just Sega games I want to play. I don't know. I would like to do that, but there's just so many games, so we'll see when that might happen. For right now, I'm gonna have to say goodbye, and I should probably raid somebody, I think, and maybe we should raid this guy. Oh, he's actually, coincidentally enough, right now he's playing that Masked Ninja Hanamaru game, so that's kind of a, yeah, this guy is Ex Mortis. He does this trivia thing where it's like it's game requests. If you answer the trivia right, you get a game request, so that's kind of cool. And he plays NES games, and he's playing Masked Ninja Hanamaru right now, so that's kind of coincidental. Zetox is playing Zelda too. I'm gonna raid this guy though for tonight because I never raided him before. And I will see you guys next time. All right. Hope you have a good one. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. Good night.
Does Rice Ball make him puke? Flipsider.